The idiom is, the conference is now in full swing. So, what does it truly mean in everyday conversation? When we say something is in full swing, we mean it's fully active, happening with great energy, and at its busiest or most developed point. Think of a big event that's running smoothly, with everyone engaged and everything happening as planned. It conveys a sense of peak activity and vibrant energy. To help you understand the idiom, let's take a look at a short dialogue between two people.
Whew, I just got back from the conference venue. It's bustling.
Oh, really? I thought it didn't officially start until later this morning.
No, I think it's already in full swing. I saw people everywhere. Sessions starting.
That's right, the conference is now in full swing. I'm glad to hear it's off to a great start. Today's idiom is, the conference is now in full swing. Let's kick things off with a little quiz. What do you think this idiom originally meant? Was it lively dance or a vigorous activity? Musical performance involving jazz? Or pendulum clock working perfectly? Take a moment to think. Here's a hint. Consider things that move energetically and continuously. What's your guess? The correct answer is lively dance or a vigorous activity. The idiom in full swing emerged in the late 17th century. It originally described powerful continuous motion, such as a dancer's fluid movements or a blacksmith's hammer striking metal. Imagine the energy and rhythm. This vivid imagery helped it evolve to describe any activity that is happening with great energy and at its busiest point, like a bustling party or, of course, a conference. Now let's look at how we use in full swing in different contexts. Our first example, the summer festival is in full swing with music, food, and games for everyone. Here, it vividly describes a festival that's bustling with activity, everything happening vibrantly and energetically. It's not just started, it's at its peak. Our second example is, after weeks of preparation, the new project is finally in full swing. This shows that after a period of groundwork, the project is now actively moving forward, with all its components fully operational and progressing effectively. Both examples demonstrate the idiom's ability to convey a state of dynamic and active progress.
Let's test your understanding with some similar and dissimilar expressions. We have in full flow, off to a slow start, tits height, and winding down. And you identify which two phrases are similar in meaning to in full swing. Take a moment to consider. Remember, in full swing describes something active and at its peak. Which of these options convey a similar sense of high activity and progress? Give it a thought before we reveal the answer. The similar expressions are in full flow and at its height. In full flow emphasizes continuous, smooth, and abundant activity, much like a river. At its height, stresses being at the absolute peak or most intense point, similar to in full swing, but perhaps with a slightly stronger emphasis on the pinnacle. The dissimilar phrases, off to a slow start and winding down, clearly convey the opposite, either just beginning slowly or coming to an end. Understanding these nuances helps you choose the perfect expression for any situation. To wrap things up, remember that in full swing perfectly describes an activity that is vibrant, bustling, and happening at its most energetic peak. It comes from the powerful, continuous movements of dance and labor from centuries past. So, whether it's a conference, a party, or a project, when you say it's in full swing, you're conveying a dynamic sense of progress and peak activity. Use this idiom to describe any lively event or ongoing process that has fully come alive and is making great headway. If you have any idioms you'd like to study, please leave them in the comments.